Aquarius, how are you? This is Janine from Soul's Journey to Grow, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who already subscribed, thank you so very much for all of your subscriptions. To all of the newcomers and cross-watchers out there, hello you guys, you're more than welcome to be here, and I hope that you enjoy the energy that we deliver here on this platform. So guys, yeah, I would just like to tell you that be sure to check your moon and your rising signs, as well as your Venus and your North Node signs as well, so that you can get a more complete, comprehensive picture of where you currently are at, as we all have placements in different signs as well. And but yeah, be sure to watch this video all the way to the end, because sometimes you might be watching a video and you feel like, nah, the beginning is not resonating, but near the end or the middle or wherever in the video, there might actually be an important message that Spirit has to tell you. Okay, so that's just a thing. Yeah, if you feel that it's absolutely not resonating with you in any which way, then that is also okay. That just means that this message is important for somebody else to hear, and I'm picking up on that person's energy. Okay, so I don't just focus on love, I don't just focus on career. I'm an energy reader. I do not know what is happening in your life. I do not know how your finances is going. I don't know how your relationships is going. So be like, yeah, feel free to take the energy and place it in any area of your life that you feel it resonates with you. Before we begin, excuse me, I would like to say a short prayer and say thank you to the Holy Divine for being with us on this beautiful day. Thank you for allowing us to receive these messages and for covering us with your white light of protection throughout the readings. We invite all of the angels as well as the ancestors to come and guide us so that we can gain all the clarity that we need. Help us to receive the messages with love and light in our hearts. Thank you. All right, guys. So, Spirit, can you please tell me what is the current energy for Aquarius? What is the current energy for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know? Thank you. What is the energy that is surrounding? Wow. Okay. One more card, please. What is the... Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit. So we have 3 cards that came out here for you. And the first card is the 5 of Gabriel. It says, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So Aquarius, it seems to be that you have a little burden, a little challenge, an obstacle. People might not necessarily be on the same page as you. Could be in work, could be in life, as a general, could be in your relationships. It might feel that you've reached the obstacle and you do not know how to overcome it. But fighting about it and forcing your opinion and having other people force their opinions upon you is not going to solve anything. What Spirit is guiding you right now is to have patience with the situation. Allow the energy to transform, because 5 is very transformative energy. Yes, it does bring in chaos, it does bring in conflict, but it also brings in change. So it's not a stable energy that is going to be here for all time. This is just a small obstacle that you can have a better outcome. Have patience with yourself and those people around you. Have patience from yourself as you learn from the situation, and have patience with other people as they are learning from the situation. Perhaps you've hit a roadblock in some way, but the solution is around you, and everything will play out as it must. And then we have over here, it's like a puzzle piece that you have to put together. Sometimes you're going to find the right puzzle piece, and sometimes you won't. And when you don't find the right puzzle piece, you have to go back and scratch in the box and look for the piece that fits. And Spirit is telling you right now that that puzzle piece, you will find it. It will resolve itself. Okay? Because you have the complete puzzle. It will be resolved. You just have to find it. And you have to have patience. Building a puzzle takes time. And I've never explained it in that way, but it makes total sense to me now as I am explaining it. So there I get an aha moment as well. Okay, so just have patience with yourself. Everything is going to fit into place. Okay, and then we have the page of Ariel. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. It's time to get to work. So that's really amazing. Okay, while you do have a puzzle that you need to find the solution to, while things may seem a little bit chaotic in your life right now and you don't have all of the answers, Spirit is telling you right now that this is not the be all and end all. No, there is going to be a solution for you. There is going to come an opportunity for you to improve in areas of your life that you want to improve in. You might be picking up studies. You might be researching. You might just go simply find an interest and research into that interest a little bit more and see like, oh, wow, okay, if I maybe add this to my puzzle piece, that makes a complete picture. So for some of you, I feel that having the patience to really find the solution, really find the answer, is going to help you to overcome this challenge. But patience is required. And no, we don't have patience. We don't want patience. We don't like the word patience. But spirit lives in a whole other realm as what we do. And it does help with our growth. If not, I see somebody who's very reliable and very balanced is going to come into your life and offer you a solution, offer you that aha moment, and give you an opportunity to overcome the challenge that you are currently faced with. And then it's time to get to work. Whatever goals and dreams and ambitions you have, pursue it, because it's going to pay off. And then we have the Seven of Raphael. It's time to make a decision, be clear on what you want, and take action. A need for detoxification. Now, generally, the Seven of Raphael, for me, was pertaining to the Seven of Cups. There might be many things that is calling for your attention right now. There might be chaos. You may not have all of the answers that you are seeking. But it's time for you to finally make a stand, finally make a decision, and take a chance. And know that what you have, what will work for you and what won't. It's also a time for detoxification. So remove yourself from the challenge for a second. Remove yourself from the conflict that other people bring for a second. And go into your inner peace. Meditate. Perhaps you've been so challenged in the sense where you are looking to other things as coping tools, which eventually leads to addictions. But Spirit is telling you right now that it's time to declutter and detoxify your life. And to take a stand and to choose an option. If there's something that you want to do, if there's a place where you want to go, maybe perhaps not in the physical realm because it can be difficult right now, but life is not standing still. Even though we're in this pandemic, life is not standing still. It's still moving. You can too move forward. The underlying energy is the Lovers. It's another decision card. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. So what I'm getting from this is Spirit is telling you that there's an opportunity here that is coming in here for you. You may not see it because you're so focused on the challenge that you currently have. But Spirit is telling you to declutter your mind, detoxify that negative thinking, and look at the opportunities that is all around you. And there's something that you want to do. There's somewhere where you want to go. There's somebody who you want to be with. But you need to make this decision from the heart. Because if you make the decision out of anger, resentment, bitterness, fear, it's illogical. And it's going to lead you into more conflict. But when you make a decision, and especially when the Lovers card, it can be pertaining to a relationship. When you give the other person space and time, and you give yourself space and time, and you make a decision from your heart to just pursue the relationship because you love it, or just pursue another relationship, then you are guided on the right path. So let's see. Whoopsies. What does the tarot have to say for Aquarius at this time? So it's very clear that right now you need to make a decision. And the best decision is going to be from the heart. And sometimes we don't want to listen to the heart. But Spirit is telling you there's no easy way out. That's where the answer lies. So what is the current energy that is surrounding? What is the current energy that is surrounding Aquarius at this time? Okay. So we have a few cards that came out. Just give me a moment here. Alrighty. So I feel that for some of you, yeah, you are dealing with a relationship. A very important relationship. Perhaps you can take it as work, that is fine. But it is pertaining to something that you desire, that you love. And what I'm picking up here, Aquarius, is we have the King of Cups over here. So this is having your cup full. This is being emotionally stable. This is understanding that while the King of Cups, he's nestled in water, and he's the only one that is in water amongst all of the kings. It's been grounded in your emotions. It's been grounded in your emotions and knowing that you can weather the storm. But you're dealing with here the high priest, which is the Hierophant. So this is something that you're very committed to. This can be a marriage where you're very emotionally in tune into this. You've worked hard to get this area or get to this point in time. It can be about conformities. It can be about the community, the higher ups, okay? But overall, it is about generally committing yourself. So you're dealing with something that you are very, very committed to and that you've put in a lot of love and a lot of effort. And I'm feeling, for most of you, I'm feeling that it is revolving around love, okay? Or a commitment that is very, very near to your heart. And I feel like you're looking at this commitment, you're looking at this relationship. And you're not looking at it with rose-colored glasses. You know that this relationship or commitment is important to you. But what I'm getting over here is that you're having a head over heart decision, because in this card we can see there's a cup and a sword laying on the rock next to the Hierophant. And it is telling you that now is the time to use your emotional space as well as your analytical space. Combine those two together to make a decision that is going to be ultimately for the best. You could be ending a relationship that you've been extremely committed to as well. But now is not the time to think things just from a heart space or just from a logical space. It is about combining those two and using the power of knowledge that you have gained to make a firm decision. Because we have the Six of Cups and the Three of Swords. So yeah, I see that you're looking at a relationship or a situation and you're kind of nostalgic about it. You're thinking about the better days, wishing that it could still be that way. But your reality of the situation is that it's caused you a lot of heartbreak. You've been wounded in ways. And it might revolve a marriage where there is children involved, okay? That has come to an end or is ending. Or something that is very, very dear to your heart. And you might be thinking, wow, I wish that things could have just gone better. And there might be a sense of regret, of bitterness, like, why did this have to happen to me? And you might even be going way back to your childhood and say, yeah, but these are my childhood woundings. And I carry them with me. But more than anything, what I'm seeing is you're very nostalgic of a relationship or a situation that has caused you deep pain. And it's ingrained into your heart like stone right now. Okay, it's like a bleeding heart making a stone cry blood. It hurts. And you might be thinking back, wow, what did I ever do to deserve this? How did we come to this? What are we going to do about the children? What about my happiness? There's a lot of questions that's going around in you at this time. But the thing is, the message was very clear from Spirit. You need to make a decision. But it has to come from the heart. What truly brings you happiness? Is there happiness in the Three of Swords? Is this something that you can resolve? Or will you be happier just turning your back? So I see you being very nostalgic at this time and very thoughtful and very emotional as well. Because you've come to realize that what you set your heart, your intentions on everything, it hurts. It's causing you hurt, and love doesn't hurt. It's not supposed to hurt. It does hurt sometimes. But if it's an ongoing hurt, then you really need to question the people who you are involving yourself with. And it might be that you know that if you make a decision that is truly right for you, it's going to change the dynamics of everything. But I definitely see that it is revolving around some kind of commitment that you have here. Wishing that it didn't have to be this way. Wishing that you could still have those carefree days where there wasn't so much pain. And we have the Four of Cups and the Princess of Wands. Now the Four of Cups is looking at that spilt milk. It's like, yeah, things was going so good, the party was happening, we were having fun. And now everything is spilled over. Now it's all gone down the drain. And woe is me, what am I going to do? But the universe is telling you, it's time to Stop focusing on this pain. It's time to stop focusing on this hurt and disappointments and, you know, wishing that it didn't have to be this way. It is this way. It happened. But what are you going to do about it now, Aquarius? What are you going to do? Because there's an offer over here. You might be looking like, well, everything is lost. If I make this decision, or this decision has been made for me because it's caused too much pain, it's caused these cups to run over and fall over and break. So that sense of community, that sense of being, that sense of wellness and care and love is gone. But here you still have one cup, and you might be like, no, but I don't want that. I had this. I don't want. Why do I have to take a step back? Why do I have to lose everything? But you're not losing anything, because the universe is telling you, as much as you focused on what is gone, not all is lost. And we have the Princess of Wands coming in here. And this is not a complete full offer, okay? Because it's a page. The Princess is a page. But there is something new coming in here for you. This could revolve around a very youthful child as well. So there could be a situation revolving children here. But this is also the opportunity to grow something new, new inspiration, new project. It may not be all that. It may be feeling like you have to take a step back, you have to lose. But you have so much more to gain at this time. So what is the past energies that is surrounding Aquarius at this time? What is the past energies? One more card, Spirit. What is the past? Okay. So let's take a look. We have the Ferret, which is the Temperance card, and the Seven of Swords. So there's been something that has been extremely out of balance in your life. Thievery, lies, stealing, backstabbing, somebody trying to get away with something. Dishonesty, challenges, unfairness. It's like you've had all this 7 swords being thrown at you or stolen from you. It's like you've had your life taken away from you, the promise of happiness taken away from you, and it hasn't been balanced. There has been an unbalanced situation that has caused all those cups to topple over because it wasn't built or placed on a sturdy foundation. Perhaps there was toxicity in your life, in a relationship, and it's very clear here with the 7 of Swords, where you feel like you have to go all the way back to the drawing board. You have to start all over again, and wishing that it didn't have to be that way. Perhaps a relationship that you thought was going to work out hasn't worked out, or a job, or whatever. There's been pain. I mean, we have the 3 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. Yeah, this is not an easy energy. And we have the Ferret, saying that this situation was never really balanced. It was never really balanced. And it led to toxicity, leaning too much one side, then leaning too much to the other side, depending too much, not depending enough, over drinking perhaps, partying too much perhaps, giving in too much. It was not balanced. The mixture was not balanced. And you know, if you bake a cake and you don't mix the, what you call it, the flour and all that stuff right. I'm not a baker, so I don't know. All I do know is if it's not a perfect mixture, that cake is, or the heat when you put it in the oven is not perfectly centered, that cake's going to come out very much lopsided. So there was an unequal give and take here, something that was very, very unbalanced and unhealthy in your life, especially here with the 7 of Swords. But we have here the Queen of Cups, so we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, which is telling me this is perhaps a relationship where there was a lot of promise. But the Queen of Cups is telling you to dip your feet into your emotions and become grounded in the truth of what your heart is telling you to do. And I know we just had a new moon in Taurus, I believe. And I feel that all of this could come so clear to you at this time. Is being honest with yourself of what your heart is truly telling you. And being grounded in your emotions as well. So what is the challenge? What is the challenge for Aquarius at this time, Spirit? What does Aquarius need to know? What is their challenge? What is their obstacle? Oh, okay. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess here. The Seven of Cups is once again a card of needing to make a decision. You're feeling like you don't know what to do. You're feeling like you're ungrounded in your emotions. You don't know what is the right thing to do for everybody involved, including yourself. You're feeling like you're afraid. But once again, we have a cup over here that is being offered to you, telling you that you don't have to. You don't have to go against your will. The cup of love is right here. Just choose from the heart, okay? Then you save yourself from a lot of stress here with the Seven of Cups, of dipping into things where any monsters and dragons and all those horrible things can come out and bite your hand. Because you don't want to look at what your heart is telling you. It's like this person is like, no, I don't want to look at what my heart is telling me. It hurts. If I look at what my heart is really telling me, it hurts. It hurts to be there. It hurts to look at the truth. But the universe is telling you it's time to look at the truth. And the High Priestess, you have that inner knowing in you. You could be dealing with a Taurus here. But like I say, we just came into the new moon in Taurus. You have that inner knowing. It's like this heart of yours is telling you, babe, listen to me. And you're like, I don't want to listen. I don't know. That it hurts. But that's the honesty. That's the truth of the situation. And it's time for you to make a decision and follow your heart and follow what your inner guidance is telling you. But you're finding it very difficult at this time to be honest with yourself and to be honest about the situation. And it's not that you're a liar or you're a thief or anything. It's because you've invested so much of yourself, so much emotions and energy and time into a situation, and now there was disappointment and hurt. And now it's difficult for you to acknowledge the situation and see the thing as it is. Because you're thinking, well, why did it end up this way? Maybe I can fix it. Maybe I can stick these cups together, but if it's broken, it will never look the same again. It's like taking a piece of paper and crumpling it up. You can try and straighten that paper out as much as you want, but it will always be wrinkled. And it's time for you to be honest with yourself. And that seems to be your challenge right now. We have the King of Wands and the Star. And this is your challenge because I feel that you came in very powerful here with the King of Wands. He's very powerful. He's very strategic. He's very honest. He's a leader. He has courage. He has charm. But that means ripping all of the illusions in your life that you had away. Ripping the illusions of the relationship, perhaps. Like you were lying to yourself and say, yeah, this relationship is good, but in the meantime, it just causes you pain. Or, yeah, I'm not going to choose that decision because, but in the meantime, sometimes you have to feel the pain and do it anyways. And I feel like for you to completely free yourself and temper that balance out again means for you to strip away all of the illusions that you had regarding the situation. And that is you having to take a very honest look at yourself as well. Because the Star, this is you, Aquarius. This is you. The Star is all about hope, about miracles, about following your truth. But I feel that it's difficult for you to follow that truth at this time, Aquarius. So let's see. What's coming up for the near future for Aquarius? What is the near future guidance for Aquarius? What is the near future for Aquarius? Okay. So your near future, we have over here the Moon and the Ten of Swords. Now the Moon card is facing your fears, okay? Because when you can't see in the dark, you have to feel your way through. And that means that you actually have to listen to your intuition and what your heart is guiding you to do. And this is facing your fears. And when you face your fears, you're going to get to this Ten of Swords. Now you're going to be like, I don't want to be by the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is painful. But it's stripping away every illusion. When you have the Moon card, it's stripping away every illusion that you once held so dear of what a situation or a person is. And it's realizing that it's put 10 swords in your back. And it's left you feeling alone and abandoned and hurt. But once you strip away those illusions, after the 10 of Swords is the Ace of Swords. Getting that clarity. This is the ending. But the ending is going to need you to be honest with yourself here. And make that decision that you know is right. No matter how much you wish that you didn't have to make this decision. And we have over here the Two of Wands and the Six of Wands. Once again, it's like you know what you had. That is the first one. But now you've received the second one. And it's time for you to step out of that comfort zone. It's time for you to go see what is really out there. It's time for you to make that decision. Because I feel like you're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You know that things can be better. But you're still very nostalgic. And it's still a very painful situation for you. But you're going to be acknowledged here with the Six of Wands. You're going to be victorious. Okay? You're going to be celebrating and you're going to be happy. You may not feel happy right now, but once you've made that decision to move forward, as difficult as it can be, Aquarius, you're going to realize that everything is going to work in your favor. It may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow. It may happen in 6 months from now, 6 weeks from now. But you'll see the reason why everything had to happen the way it did, okay? You know why? Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. This is your new beginning. This is the blessings from the universe. And the only time you get the Sun card, and this is the happiest card in the deck, this is radiance and abundance and all your wishes and dreams coming true, is when you face your fears and you release what no longer serves you. And then the universe is like, okay, you did it. And here's your gift. The Sun will radiate its rays upon you. So let's see what other energy is surrounding you at this time, Aquarius. What other energy is surrounding Aquarius at this time? Wow. What energy is surrounding? Okay. What energy is surrounding? Thank you. One more card. What energy is surrounding Aquarius at this time? Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So there could be an apology coming your way, Aquarius. It's not a big apology. There could also be a renewal in a relationship, in a situation. It's not going to be a massive change, but it's a step forward. There could be a new person coming into your life and offering you love. They're not going to profoundly claim their love to you in a huge, massive way, but you're going to feel loved by this person, and you're going to know who it is that I'm talking about. They're testing the waters with you just as much as you're testing the waters with them, but they know how they feel about you. Okay? And we have over here the Three of Cups and the World and the Seven of Cups. I'm going to rearrange the cards. And I do rearrange the cards so that I can understand the story is what the cards is telling me. Because if it's all dear McCard or all messy, then it's a little bit difficult for me. It's just how I read. We have the Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups. Once again, it's you needing to make a decision. And it revolves people. It could be revolving around, there could have been a third-party situation. But it could have also been people who turned their back on you, or you turning your back on them. And now, or disappointment or hurt, because it's threes, right? Now you're left here with a decision of, oh shoot, okay, what am I going to do? Like I say, there could be dragons and monsters and snakes that can come and bite you. But it's very much when you're playing that game of having a ball inside a cup and you can't see that ball. It's maybe a polystyrene cup and you move it around the table and you move it around the table and then you have to pick a cup and find the ball. Then it's like you just, okay, you make a decision. You follow your intuition. And then you pick a cup. And that's what the universe is telling you right now, is you have to listen to your heart. You have to make a decision from the heart. You have to just go with yourself and trust yourself enough. And that's going to bring you to the wheel and the 10 of Pentacles. When you do what is best for you, what feels right for you, then the wheel comes in. And the wheel is a beautiful card. It means that the wheel of fate will turn in your favor, okay? This is luck. Luck in the family life. Luck in the homestead. You know, just keep in mind, there's like a circle over there and there's like a circle over here, okay? With the pentacles. And the wheel is going to be turning in your favor once you just make that decision. And it might be a very difficult decision for you to make. But you will see the wheel of fortune and you will see your fortune change. So let's see. I don't want to leave you just there. I'm going to ask Spirit to give you some advice. Spirit, can you please give Aquarius advice on what it is that they need to do? It could even be, I just suddenly got a message. You could be having to choose between a group of people or choose between two people. Okay. I just got that right now. So I'm not going to delve into that. You know if it's you that I'm talking to. Spirit, what is the advice for Aquarius at this time? Ancient wisdom. Told you. Told ya. I did tell you, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Lady, the Bosch egg. It may feel to you that you are receiving wisdom from ancient sources and that some of its energy may feel unfamiliar to you, even dark. It is likely that you are receiving messages from times when people like you, misfits and mystics, were oppressed and punished for their natural gifts. Explore at this time something to do with the Renaissance or medieval times and understand that the knowledge was brought through to you, a very fortunate being living in very fortunate times. Keep it safe, learn all that you can, and explore esoteric symbology, the history of magic and spirituality. Know that while you are safe, you may wish to keep silent about certain practices. So there you have it, guys. Follow your wisdom. You are receiving that inner guidance right now. Make a decision from your heart because it's not going to lead you astray, okay? So that's it from me, Aquarius. I do hope that you enjoy this reading. I hope that you resonated in some way. If you are going through this, best of luck, my dears. I know that you're going to do the right thing. Bye for now.